I've got some exciting news for you, but unfortunately, I'm going to be a bit vague with it because there's very little information known right now. What I can tell you is that there's been recently a Japanese scan released for a new Kimetsu no Yaiba game. Kimetsu no Yaiba Hinokami Shifuten. I'm probably pronouncing that second word wrong. That's my best guess. It'll be released in 2021, so after the release of next generation consoles, but it's going to be released on PlayStation 4. Very, very, very strange. Hopefully it's also releasing on next generation consoles. It shouldn't matter because apparently everything's going to be cross-compatible and everything will be fine, but don't get me wrong. I mean, if you've been following the channel, you already know this. I'm a huge Kimetsu no Yaiba fan, and I'm very excited about the idea of playing a Kimetsu no Yaiba game. Now, you might be curious about what the genre is or who the developer is. Right now, we know pretty much nothing. I asked a good friend of the channel, Griffin Station, to take a look at the scan and tell me what he can because he understands a bit of Japanese. From that, he was able to gather that the game is an action game. I hate the genre of action because I mean, everything is an action game depending on how you want to mean it. But for example, One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 could be described as an action game. Something that might be worth noting is that Naruto Ninja Storm 4 is labeled Ninja Battle Action, and the exact translation for the genre of this game is Demon Battle Action. So it is possible that this is a 3D arena fighter of some type. It is also possible that it's a hack and slash game, or a beat 'em up, or a Mosu Warriors game. For those curious, Jump Force was listed as just simply, for those interested, Jump Force was listed specifically as Battle Action. I should mention that Once Justice 2 was also listed as Battle Action. It's possible Battle Action is just the word that they use for arena fighters. I haven't found any non-arena fighters that are listed as Battle Action, so it might be reasonable to assume that this is going to be an arena fighter, but I wouldn't put money on that just yet. So it's impossible to say exactly what the genre of game is. It's also impossible to say who the developer is. And the publisher is going to be ANIPLEX. Now, to be clear, they're just the publisher. I don't want to show you any games that they've published before. Previously, they've only published things like mobile games, a few 3DS games, an arcade game or two. I don't want to show you what they've published because oftentimes people will attribute publishers to developers. They're not the same thing. For example, you would never judge a new Tales of game because it's a Bandai game and you didn't like Jump Force, right? That's an absurd thing to say. They're just published by the same people. They're not developed by the same people. But we do know that the game is going to be published by ANIPLEX. This is kind of weird because you would expect it to be published by Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco gets a hold of pretty much every anime IP, and it looks like this is one that slipped through their fingers and it's gone to ANIPLEX. It'll be interesting to see who the developer is as soon as more word comes out about this game. I, of course, will be covering it. I cover lots of anime games here, and of course, that's going to extend to a new Demon Slayer game. If you haven't checked out the series Demon Slayer yet, please, you have to. It's so good. As soon as the embargo lifts for Once Justice 2, you can expect to see Once Justice 2 content right here on this channel. I've got content ready to go. It's just I'm not allowed to post it yet. I hope you're excited about not only this Demon Slayer game, but also Once Justice 2 that comes out in less than 24 hours, depending on what region of the world you're in. And before I leave you, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this video, Displate. Displate makes metal posters. You can get metal posters of pretty much anything. You can just go to their website and type in something that you like, and you will find a poster related to it. These things have surprisingly high quality prints, so be sure to check them out. Be sure to click on my link in the description to go to their website. It helps support this channel, and you can even get 15% off all purchases with code BILBSY. Thank you so much for watching. My name has been Bilbsy, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next video.